Well, good morning. We have made it to Lookout Cay at Lighthouse Point.
We only need the two of us together. I need only you in this crazy world. 'Cause we got love, love. I need only you here with me.
That's right. As you can tell by this long pier here, they have started letting us off the ship. We are letting the first wave of people go, get to the tram, and then we're going to head out because we're probably going to stay out there most of the day today, exploring, seeing what's all new, enjoying the beach, enjoying that nice blue water. Morning's been pretty good here. Went to the gym, stopped at Cabanas, got a few things to eat so that we had something in our stomach. And now they literally just started letting people off maybe 5 minutes ago. Looks like the first people are making their way to the inn down there. Our server said it's like a 10-minute walk, so take your time. It's very nice. There's a nice breeze. And then down there at the end is the tram station. The tram takes you to the other side of the island, which is where everything's located. There are some cabanas you can see. Let me zoom in here. There's some cabanas right there on the beach you can stay in. There's also plenty more cabanas on the other side. Very excited. I am really excited to see this island. I remember years ago, Crystal and I saying, I hope they build a new island, and here they have. So we are ready to see it. We're going to give them about, I don't know, 15, 20 more minutes and let them all get down there and out. And then we're going to make our way to the tram and start enjoying our day. All right, we are off. We have made our way to the pier. Here we go. Making our way out. We got Kenny Chesney singing some Christmas songs, welcoming us here. Oh, we even got Christmas decorations on the pier. All right, there we go. Well, vehicle coming at us. Probably help if we went on the side of the road we're supposed to. Anyway, let's make our walk. So we stopped here. We're going to take a picture with the ship in the background. It took us we're like 10 feet away from the entry point. It only took us like 8 minutes to get here. It wasn't that bad of a walk at all. If you're handicapped or can't do it for any reason, there's plenty of golf carts that you can get. They're going by us right now. I mean, there's tons of golf carts. So don't worry. If you think you can't do it, there's a way to get you to the beach. No problem. Hey guys. Good morning. I'm fine, thank you. They had cold towels for you. If you need something to cool down after that walk, they got cold towels for you. There's the entry. We got some Christmas trees over here. So cool. Crystal's got to get a picture of them all. There's the ship in the background though with her. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Let's go. Well, tram just left and we got two pulling in right here. So that's pretty exciting. And they got all the strollers and wagons down there that you can get from the ship when you get off. They got water stations all along the way if you need water. I think it's pretty well set up. I was hesitant on what to think about that walk. It's really not that bad because they have plenty of shuttles, so if you can't do it, don't. Just go talk to a cast member and they'll put you on a shuttle. And I mean, it was a nice walk, like looking at the water and everything, and bam, you walk right up here and we have two trams pulling up. All right, so the tram dropped us off right there at the Goombay tram stop. We got some more Christmas trees, Christmas decorations. Looks like that's the merchandise in front of us there. Some picture opportunities. I can already see water right through there, so the beaches are over there. And I believe Serenity Bay is off to the left. Family Beach is off to the right. The barbecue is at True True 1 and True True 2. And then Serenity Bay has its own barbecue as well. So, I bet you Crystal's going to want to check out the merch, and then it's off to explore. So as we walked off, there was the merchandise I showed you. We went to the right of that, which is how you get to the family beach. So far, this is the second restroom area we've seen if you need to change. And this is also a bar on the other side, the watering hole bar. Then, looks like this is one of the seating areas for lunch. Oh, we got like a little patio down here. Oh yeah, there's Family Beach right there. All those colored umbrellas. Then we got like a kid's splash pad right there. Oh yeah, Family Beach is literally right in front of us. And it goes all the way down there. And Serenity Bay will be off to our left. So I mean, not much to describe to you. It's a beach. There's white sand, umbrellas. Lots of umbrellas actually. So they've definitely added umbrellas. Because I remember people saying there wasn't much shade. Don't worry too much about shade. If you want shade, there's a lot of umbrellas. And I was right, just down from the bar we were just at is True True Barbecue. This is one of two places you can eat over here at the Family Beach. There's True True 1 and True True 2. Plenty of drink stations, and then all of this is seating. There's 5 pavilions at each place to go sit down at. Looks like they have plenty of shade, plenty of fans. Oh, we got Mickey out here. See if I can zoom in on him. Yeah, right there. We got Mickey taking pictures. Pluto's off behind us taking pictures. Yeah, I mean, I'm very impressed. It has more of a resort feel than a like beach hideaway feel. But it's completely different from Castaway Cay, which is what I want. I don't want them to be the same. So far, I'm pretty impressed. Can't wait to see Serenity Bay, though. And right here we have Sebastian's Cove. This is the splash pad kids area. I guess it's the kids activity area. It's where you drop your kids off. So yeah, it looks like it has plenty of shade. Lots of room for activities for kids. So yeah, it's just literally the next thing down from True True Barbecue. So easy to find and plenty of kids already playing. Okay, so if you are on the Family Beach, like walk a little further down. We're just past the kids area. Everybody is down there. All these are empty. All these are empty. There's like a few being used right here. All those down there are empty. It's crazy. So there is plenty of seats and umbrellas and everything down here. I would, if you were going to be on the Family Beach, I would come down here. There's 2 different walkways to get to the water right here. That's pretty cool. Pretty darn cool. So as you get off the tram, directly to the left, if you're facing the island, is True True Barbecue 2 towards Serenity Bay also. We're on the opposite side now from where we were earlier with True True 1. This is the pavilions. Lots of tables, fans. We're still technically on Family Beach though. I think just over to the left here is where Serenity Bay is. But again, none of these beach chairs are open. Everybody went to exactly the middle when you walk in. And none of the edges are used at all. There's no one at either end. So, if you don't want to be by all the masses of people, go to one of the ends of the Family Beach, because there is nobody there. Alright, we have made it to Serenity Bay. Here is the cabanas as you walk in. How cool are these? These colors are really pretty. Really cool. Huh. Looks like they're all being used, obviously. I don't think I've ever seen an open cabana in all the years we've cruised. But here they are. They go quick, yeah. All right, we are over here at Serenity Bay Barbecue getting some lunch. Very cool setup here. Right behind me, we got a live band getting ready to play. All kinds of awesome food up here in front of us. So, see what we get. Just so you know, there is tables, but it's like a drag out fight trying to get a table. So if you find one, get one. Or if you want to make a buddy, share one. All right, here is what I got from the lunch line. I got the chicken sandwich that everybody told me I had to get. The cheeseburger, some fries, some ribs. Crystal's up there right now. She's going to get me some fruit and here's a corn they have. They have grilled corn. There also was fish, chicken, and a hot dog. So plenty of choices, plenty of food, but there was a ton of people up there because it was starting to rain, so everybody ran up to get food. So I just kind of grabbed what I could. All right, well, it is like just about 3 o'clock. We are leaving Serenity Bay. Everything's all buttoned up here. It is quite windy if you can't hear it. Crystal's over here by the towel return. And we are going to make our way back to the Disney Fantasy. We loaded up here in Goombay and we are ready to hit the road. We didn't see him today because we were too busy on the beach, but in here, in the cultural center as they call this, there is shows they do, because one of the biggest difference we've noticed about here in Castaway Cay is here is much more about the natives and the culture and less about the characters and the IP and stuff like that. So, if you want to learn more about the area and where we are, definitely pay attention here in the cultural center, because there is a lot of things going on. I guess that means Crystal and I will just have to come back since we didn't get to watch any of it.
Fun-filled day.
There she is. There's the fantasy.
We hope you visit us again soon.
A little like
See you around.
quarter-mile walk and we'll be there.
See, like.
We just got back to our room. Forgot to show you our question of the day Crystal made this morning before we went to the gym. Favorite Disney movie or Pixar movie? So no Marvel, no Star Wars. And since everybody's been on the island, we don't have quite a few. That's my wife. I know that is, and I agree with that one. All right, we're going to go relax a little while. All right, so second day in a row, we got a midday Bryson on the couch here. Obviously, we just got back from Lighthouse Point, so here is my synopsis of our day. First off, I want to start off on something that's extremely irritating to me. It has nothing to do with Disney. It has everything to do with us, the patrons of the Disney Cruise Line. The merchandise, there's a reason I didn't have any footage of that. And that was because it was unbelievable how hard it was to get into that building, one, which I understand, it's all new. That's fine, I understand that. But the level of maturity in which people were acting, trying to get a t-shirt or a glass or a Spirit jersey, was so uncalled for. It was ridiculous. People were like fighting over t-shirts, and I couldn't believe it. It was maddening. And Crystal and I just had to leave because there was nothing we were going to be able to look at. So we said, we'll go back when we're done. So that's fine. If they don't have our size, it wasn't meant to be, no problem. Go back. There is t-shirts, like, you know, they have the t-shirt wall with all the sizes folded all nicely and placed there. It looked like the wind had come through and wiped every t-shirt out. There was t-shirts laying on the floor. There was t-shirts laying over on this rack. There was t-shirts laying on this rack. It was, again, uncalled for. And the cast members looked just completely distraught, had no clue what to do because they had to be back on the ship at 4 o'clock. And there was only 45 minutes before they had to be back on the ship. So they were trying to hurry and get it cleaned up, and it was just unbelievable. I couldn't believe that we acted like that. And I'm including myself, and I'm not better than anyone. I'm not saying anything. We are better than that. And like, we can take a moment and have some kindness. Like the fact that I saw 2 grown women fighting over a Spirit jersey was wild to me. I've always heard stories about this, but I've never seen it, and today I saw it, and that was insane. Anyway, Lighthouse Point, I loved it. I think it is a cool island. I don't think the walk is that bad. I don't have kids, so this is just my opinion of a childless person walking, and we walk everywhere, so it's no big deal to me. I would much rather walk this platform than tender like the Carnival ship is to their island just around the corner here, because I don't like tendering. But I could see why someone with children, especially at the end of the day, who maybe aren't in the best of moods, would not like this walk. If it was hotter than it was today and no wind, I can see why you don't like this walk. I just had a good time today, and the walk was, I expected it because people had told me to expect it. The best way for you to form your opinion is you got to come try it if you can. If you can't, that's totally fine, totally understandable. I'm just telling you, I didn't think it was that bad. It took us 8 minutes on the way there. It took us 10 minutes on the way back, and that was with stopping to watch for stingray we were trying to find a couple times. So not that bad of a walk, and the tram is beautiful. The tram's really nice. Like I like the tram a lot. The tram here is, I think, better than Castaway Cay, if that's a thing. But I kind of do. This place reminded me of, what did I tell Crystal? Like a day pass beach club in Mexico. like that we've gone to in Cozumel before, but on a more upscale, better food type place. And food-wise, I might like the food here better. That spicy chicken sandwich was really good. And the ribs, the gentleman sitting next to me, because we actually sat at one of the bars at the adult beach at Serenity Bay, and that's where we ate just because we couldn't find a table. So we got a pina colada and we just sat at the bar, and the bartenders and said, okay, go ahead. And we sat there and talked, made new friends. And he agreed that some people were saying that the ribs tasted similar to Castaway Cay, but the gentleman I was sitting with, he agreed that they tasted a little different and better. Like they tasted better to us here. So the food I thought was good. I missed having the ribeye steak, but guess what? I'm going to Castaway Cay in 2 days. I'll get one there. And it's just different enough that the food is not, you don't feel like you're eating the same food. So there's plenty of differences in Castaway and Lighthouse. And Lighthouse, I think, is for a lot of people, because I said this when we were on the tram. Lighthouse Point is more about the culture and the natives here than it is about the characters and the IP. If you want characters and all that, go to Castaway. It's great. You have that. I love it. Here, you come here for a more native beach experience, is how I looked at it. For us, we just want to sit on the beach. Crystal reads her book. I float in the water. We go get something to eat. We do it all over again. And that's exactly what we did. And we had an amazing time. It just felt like it had Disney touches, but it wasn't all over in your face Disney. That's how I felt. And sometimes that's kind of refreshing, right? Like it is. I don't want everything to just be Mickey Mouse in my face all the time. I want to have just some touches. And that's what it was. Same great customer service. It looks really nice. I have to say, I think it's a really nice layout. Very easy to get to everything. It's all connected. You just take that walk, get on the tram, you're there, you go left, you go to Serenity Bay, you go right, giant family beach. There was lots of restrooms, lots of bars. The kids club, I mean, there was kids there all day. Every time I looked at it, there was kids playing all over the place in there. So it looked like they were having fun. But anyway, that was Lighthouse Point. Thought it was a good time. People can do better with being adults and mature in the merchandise because, again, it's just t-shirts, hats, glasses. It's not the end of the world. If you don't get your Spirit jersey, it's not worth picking a fight with a grown woman over a Spirit jersey. It's just not. I can't get over that, guys. I'm sorry. But it was just wild to see that in person. Anyway, I think we're going to take a nap because I'm fried. I'm tired. And then it's pirate night tonight. And we're eating at Enchanted Garden. So I've never seen pier runners, ever. And the one place I never thought I'd see them is at a Disney island. We were supposed to be all aboard over 10 minutes ago. And there is like those people, and I think there's some people back there. And they sent the golf carts out to go find them and get them. Never thought I'd see this. And just like on Castaway Cay, the cast members wave goodbye to us as we leave. Oh, I hear the horn. Such a fun time. Such a great island. I really did enjoy it. Don't take my opinion. Don't take anyone else's opinion. If you can, come create your own opinion. It's a very fun time here. I mean, yeah, you got to walk that pier. But it's not that bad, I promise. If you can do it, you can do it. And where are they at? Let me find them. Look at all those golf carts. They got plenty of shuttles for people that need it. So if you truly can't make the walk, they'll get you over there. So thank you, cast members. Such a fun day at Lighthouse Point. So since Joe used our Christmas blanket, this is the Christmas blanket from our first very Merrytime cruise, which was our first cruise ever. We always bring it every Christmas out and we put it on our couch. And Crystal was actually decorating for Christmas before we left on this cruise. And she was like, I'm going to take this blanket with me and use it. She always brings a blanket to sleep with since she gets cold. And anyway, where I'm going with this is I didn't even notice he put out our bandanas. Like, since we're not huge fans of Pirate Night, we don't like dress up or anything. I didn't even think to look for the bandanas. These are the new ones. Well, new to us. We've never seen these ones. So that's cool. Because our dogs actually wear, on Halloween, we put the old bandanas on them for Halloween. So now they get an upgrade. So cool. That's awesome, but I didn't see them because they blended in with the blanket. That's where that whole story was going. Anyway, I'm going to go get dressed because Crystal's going to go do some pictures, and then we got the pirate party, and then dinner. All right, so we came down and did movie trivia before dinner here. And I got to say, 33 out of 40 for us is really good. So one, there was some really old movies in there. Two, Crystal doesn't watch movies.
I watch old movies.
Crystal does watch old movies, so that helps. But we are quite proud.
Also, we didn't cheat. We argue back and forth.
Yeah, anytime you see a scribble, that's because one of us yells at the other one that they're wrong. So that's our argument, literally, right there. Right there, you can see that. Back to the Future. That's when I told her she was a Dumbo.
Because I said it was something else, and he was like, it is not.
Yeah, I didn't really call her a Dumbo. That'd be mean. I love my wife.
I love Dumbo.
And she does love Dumbo, that's true. Anyway, we're proud of this score. Now we're going to Enchanted Garden for dinner. All right, so I did a horrible job. We ran in here, sat down, and just started talking to our servers and ordering. And I forgot to tell you we're in Enchanted Garden, which I did say. We got a fig and date roll with country rolls. Every night you get French country rolls. We have a mint yogurt dipping sauce. And Crystal went with a charcuterie board and a New York strip steak. I went with a charcuterie board and a New York strip steak as well, and I got a side of salmon. So yeah, that's what we got coming for dinner. All right, so our server said I had to try the garlic shrimp over jambalaya rice. I did. It's really good. I am really impressed. It's actually really, really good. So I got this, plus the charcuterie board, just like Crystal just got. So that's coming after this. So I got more food tonight than I thought I was going to get. All right, so here is my New York strip loin that I got medium rare, but I also got a piece of salmon here on the side. I told him I wanted to go with some surf and turf tonight. And Crystal also got Crystal also got the New York strip. So we're just a steak table tonight. And here is dessert. It has arrived. This white chocolate bread pudding. That's sounding pretty good. I don't know if I want the Forest Berry Sundae today. It says no sugar added, but I've had this tiramisu, and it definitely, you can't tell. And I love tiramisu. If you watched any of our Mediterranean vlogs, you know I went on like a tiramisu tour through the Mediterranean. So, tiramisu, white chocolate bread pudding, that's what's sounding good. See if Crystal continues her sorbet night. All right, here is dessert. That is the white chocolate bread pudding. Here is the no sugar added tiramisu. And then Crystal is excited about mango sorbet. She has been trying to stick to dairy-free desserts this whole trip. And it's been raspberry sorbet, strawberry sorbet. But tonight, mango, and lemon. And mango is one of her favorites. So,
If only we had gummy bears.
oh yeah, if she had gummy bears, she'd be in heaven right now. All right, so our server, he did 1 through 3, and there's 5 countries that end in L. I said Istanbul because I'm a dummy and forgot that that's the capital of Turkey. That's not an actual country. But we got Israel, and now we need the 5th one. And I am stumped. Crystal's just eating her mango sorbet, not participating at all. And I need this 5th one. Stay tuned. If the vlog ends, that means we got it. If the vlog ends without me talking, that means we're still sitting here. So Crystal wanted to get some pictures tonight because she made this pirate flamingo sweatshirt. So I said, well, let's go do the backdrops. I didn't even think about the fact that there's 3 backdrops in this one photo. So I have to take 3 photos now. Yay. So excited. And we have made it back from fireworks. And we got a pirate monkey hanging up here. It's on Crystal's side of the bed. So she's got a monkey protector.
You got a bandana.
He does have a bandana. That's cool. Joe, you've done a good job, man. Really good job. All right, well, here we are, Bryson on the couch. Ending day 4. Oh, man. Lighthouse Point. Lookout Key. Awesome time. I gotta tell you, I really liked that place. I really did. I think there's a lot of videos out there that don't do it justice. But that's my opinion. As I've said today, that's my opinion. I like it. I enjoy it. The walk's not that bad for me. I can see why it is for some people. If you're scared of the walk or if for some reason you have a physical ailment and you can't do it, there's so many shuttles. They have so many golf carts. Like, they made sure everyone got there that wanted to get there. They had a van if you are not mobile, if you are wheelchair bound. They have a van they can put you in, and they will take you there in the van. It's Disney. They thought of everything. Yeah, it's a long walk, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed taking like a nice walk on the water with my wife. Like, it was cool. And then also, just the layout of everything is so different, and that is what I wanted. I wanted different. I know change sometimes is weird, but I didn't want Castaway Cay 2.0. I wanted something different so that, like tomorrow, or not tomorrow, 2 days from now, when we go to Castaway Cay, it's not like, oh my gosh, I like went to Castaway, then you took me to Lighthouse, and it was the same thing, and now I'm back here. No, I got all my Disney fill, then I came to Lighthouse, and I got to learn about the culture of the Bahamas and how everything is, and with a little touch of Disney, and I got to enjoy like a day beach resort, a really nice day beach resort, and it was awesome. And now I get to go to Nassau. We're not going to get off, so I get on a ship day. We're going to walk around the ship, do everything, and then I get to go back to Castaway Cay and get all my characters and my Disney fill before I go home. Awesome. Love it. I think it's very well done. There's probably more stuff it looks like they're going to add because there's still some construction stuff that we kind of saw tucked away. So who knows? Maybe they're going to add more. Never know. But if you get a chance, go to Lighthouse Point, Lookout Cay, and is it Lookout Key? No. Yes, Lookout Cay. Yeah. Go there. Make your own opinion. This is just my opinion, and I can like things that differ from yours, and you might like things that differ from mine, and that's great. And we'll meet up in the middle, and we'll still have a grand time, because that's how things should work. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. If you haven't done so already, click that like button, click that subscribe button, and ring that bell icon so you're notified whenever we release new videos. But most of all, thank you all so much for stopping by, and for the love of the mouse, never forget that it all started with a mouse.
We only need the